Shalom, shalom, Officer Markat, Soldier Shop Yoga Bar. How you doing? Um, doing it again, man. Walking in the spirit. You know, this video is very important, and this is my monologue, and a big part of it. If this was inspired by the Most High, by Shama Mashiach Awashai, the spirit was put on General Priest Thawam. The spirit's on me now, because walking in the spirit, rolling in the spirit, whatever you want to say, however you want to call it, is very important, right? First and foremost, give me Colossians 3 and 17. We're always going to start with that, Colossians 3 and 17. Why? Because it's very important. Go ahead.
This is Colossians chapter 3 and verse 17.
Right.
And whatsoever ye do in word or deed,
whatever you say, whatever you do. Go ahead.
do all by Shem Mashiach Yahushua,
Khan.
giving thanks to God, to the Most High, and the Father by Him.
To the Most High, Bashem, Hamashiach Yahushua. Repentance is hidden in this house. So, whatever you do in word, whatever you do in word or deed, do all. Bashem, Hamashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High. Bashem, Hamashiach Yahushua. I always like to go there. Give me John 14 and 6. Right? Because it's very important to give you just a little bit. Go to the precepts, just so you know, and through the spirit, you'll learn them all the time. You don't know where we're going to go to. Go ahead.
This is the book of John, chapter 14 and verse 6.
Uh-huh.
Hamashiach Yahushua said unto him,
Right.
I am the way, the truth, and the life.
He said, I am the way to show you the truth on how to get to life. Right?
No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
But by me. Give me John 6 and 43. No man come unto the Father but by me. But what you also got to understand through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Hamashiach Yahushua, the only way to Hamashiach Yahushua is through the Father. Go ahead.
This is the book of John. Right there.
John 6 and 44.
44?
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of John, chapter 6 and verse 44.
Right.
No man can come to me except the Father which has sent me.
Mm-hmm.
Draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day.
Right.
It is written in the prophets, and they shall be taught of the Most High.
And I will raise him up at the last day. Read 44 again.
Verse 44. No man can come to me except the Father which hath sent me. Draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day.
See, John 14 and 6, Hamashiach Yahushua said the only way to the Father is through him. Now you're finding out the only way to Hamashiach Yahushua is through the Father. So, do you know the Most High? I challenge you. Put the precepts in there. Get a hold of me. Like, hey, bro, I know the Most High. Show me the Most High. Show him to me. Attributes of the Most High. Go to Priest Thawam's channel and look for attributes of the Most High. Learn. Watch that lesson. Very important. Because if you're supposed to learn of the Most High, and then he gonna draw you to his Son, and then the only way to get back to the Most High is through his Son. The Most High gonna be like, all right, cool, you learned of me, now here go my Son. All right, 45.
Right? John chapter 6, verse 45. It is written in the prophets, and they shall be taught of the Most High.
Right. Go ahead.
Every man, therefore, that hath heard and hath learnt of the Most High, of
every
the Father,
man that hath heard and hath learnt of the Most High, right? Go ahead.
cometh unto me.
See? Go to verse 6.
This is book of John, chapter 6.
No, John 14 and 6.
Okay.
He said, it is written in the prophets, and they shall be all taught of the Most High. Every man, therefore, that hath heard and hath learned of the Father cometh unto me.
Right.
Go ahead and read that.
This is John, chapter 14 and verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Hamashiach Yahushua said unto him,
Right.
I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
And then you got John 6 and 45. I got it. It is written in the prophets, and they shall be all taught of the Most High. Every man, therefore, that hath heard and hath learned of the Father cometh unto me. It's like a circle, a ring of trust. A ring of trust. Hey, man, this is rolling in the spirit right here. And knowing this, you got to learn of the Most High. You're going to have to read the law. The Most High written the law with his finger. Learning of him, you think that you are exempt from the law. I'm going to watch when I finish these, I'm going to do something on the law. I'm going to show you what the law, what law is done away with. Because when they say law, they talking about moral, civil, dietary, ceremonial, sacrificial laws. This is insane, man. Law, all of them, all 613 laws are done away with? That's insane. To say that the Most High took the time to write the law with his finger, and for you to say that the law is done away with, and then say the Most High is going to justify as far as sins. But then sin is the transgression of the law.
Right.
That is insane, man. Our people are crazy, bro. Give me Ephesians 5:1 real quick.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Be ye therefore followers of the Most High, as dear children,
Mm-hmm.
and walk in love, as Christ also hath loved us,
Right.
and hath given himself for us, of an offering and a sacrifice to the Most High,
right there.
for a sweet smelling savor.
Hold on. Give me a John 14 and 15. You gotta go in love real quick. Because it said, be ye, Ephesians 5:1, be ye therefore followers of the Most High, as dear children, and walk in love. You gotta understand what love is. Go ahead.
This is the book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
Again.
If ye love me, keep my commandments.
Give me 1 John. Second John 2:6. Second John 6.
Second John 6.
This is 2 John 6. There's only one chapter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's right here. Okay. This is the book of 2 John, chapter 1 and verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the love.
And what?
And this is love.
Say it again.
And this is love.
And after that, there's a comma, huh?
Comma.
Now it's about to tell you what love is. And this is love, read.
That we walk after his commandments.
Just what we went to John 14 and 15. That we walk after them.
Right.
That means, hey, I'm mimicking this law that's walking beside me. I'm walking after it. I'm mimicking it. I'm copying it. I'm doing just that. Read.
This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye shall walk in it.
You shall walk in it. So imagine the law is walking. You're going to jump inside that law, walk in it. You're going to be that law. You're going to walk. You're going to do that law. So go to Ephesians 5:1.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Now remember, it said, and this is love, that we walk after his commandments, right?
Right.
Walk after his commandments. Read.
Be ye therefore followers of the Most High,
Mhm.
as dear children, and walk in love.
And what?
And walk in love.
So 2 John 1:6 said, and this is love, that we walk after his commandments. That's love. So when you went to Ephesians 5:1, be ye therefore followers of the Most High, as dear children, and walk in love. Walk in the commandments. And this is for those who are going to catch on to this. This is for those who understand the precepts and who has the spirit of the Most High on them. Since they've been born, they had that spirit with them. Right?
Right.
So let's go back to fear. Walking in the spirit. Let me see. Give me Ecclesiasticus 43 and 30. You got to roll in the spirit, man. Hold on, man. We got to just find this real quick. Hold that real quick. Give me Galatians 5 and 18 real quick.
Okay, come. This is Galatians chapter 5 and verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
But if ye be led of the Spirit.
But if ye be led of the Spirit. Go to Isaiah, hold that, bookmark it. Go Isaiah 11 and 2. It said, but if ye be led of the Spirit. Right? And a lot of people get this messed up, bro. This is how you cut it. This is how you cut. But if you be led of the Spirit, and they'll go to this, man, like, oh my God, it's like punching them in the stomach. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the Spirit of the Most High shall rest upon him.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what the Spirit that's going to rest upon him, Ashak, because this right here is prophecy. And the Spirit of the Most High shall rest upon him. Now let's read about these spirits. Go ahead.
The spirit of wisdom and understanding.
The spirit of wisdom and understanding. Wisdom is the proper application of knowledge. And the understanding is the accumulation of understanding that he has gotten through the precepts. And the wisdom allow him to apply it properly as needed. That spirit right there. Wisdom, the proper application of knowledge. And understanding is the accumulation of information that he's gathered through the scriptures. Read.
The spirit of counsel and might.
Wow, the spirit of counsel? Of counseling with somebody, pulling the precepts, showing them going here a little, there a little, line upon line, here a little, there a little. You know what I'm saying? Counseling with them. What did it say before it said the spirit of counsel?
The spirit of wisdom and understanding.
Keep going.
The spirit of counsel and might.
That's that power, that might. When you counsel, when you counsel somebody with the precepts, you start telling them about the scriptures. Don't you feel that power? It's power. The spirit of might is the spirit. You get that through the spirit of counsel. People can listen to me like, dang, bro. They be like, man, you in this, huh? That's what they be saying, how like, you in this, huh, man? It's like, I ain't never heard nobody say it like that before, bro. You in it, huh? Read.
the spirit of knowledge
Mm-hmm.
and the fear of the Most High.
See, science means to know. To know means knowledge. Knowledge means wisdom, understanding, and discernment. This is a science book. Spirit of knowledge, to know things. That's that spirit, knowing things. Okay? Read.
Keep going on it.
Yeah, keep going. I don't know what's next. I
3.
forgot.
And shall make him of quick understanding.
Ooh, shall make him of quick understanding. Why? Because of the wisdom, the proper application of knowledge, the understanding, the accumulation of scriptures that he's gained, right? The might from that counsel, right?
Right.
And the knowledge, just to know, you know what I'm saying, that the science of this book. Now, this is the spirit. These are spirits. These are all spirits. Now, go to Galatians 5 and 18 real quick.
This is Galatians chapter 5 and verse 18. But if ye be led of the Spirit,
wisdom, knowledge, understanding, counsel, might, these spirits. Read.
you are not under the law.
You're not being judged to anything, bro, because you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You're keeping the law perfectly. And we're going to go through this, rolling through the spirit. This is rolling through the spirit. Right here, this is rolling in the spirit. This is walking in the spirit. Knowing this, you'll be able to go to that. When they go to their spirits, you know how to define the spirit.
Led by the Spirit.
Exactly. Okay, well, define it. Can you define the spirit? What spirit are you talking about? They're going to be like, my spirit, my body. It's like, man, you got to define that, bro. You can't just come over here and church me. You know what I'm saying? You are not under the law. This is how you start defining things. You see, now that's a clear cut. You cut them up with that. Okay, then they're going to be like, nah, brother, you reading that wrong. Like, I just, everybody else in the back, bro, like, this pastor, this dude crazy. All right, go to Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 43 and 30.
41 and 30?
43 and 30.
43 and 30. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 43 and verse 30. When you glorify the Most High.
Say it again.
When you glorify the Most High.
I'm going to show you what it is to glorify the Most High. Read.
Exalt him as much as you can.
That's glorifying the Most High. You're saying something about him. You're saying, Kwam Yahweh. Kwam Yahweh. That's what you're saying. All praises to the Most High. Man, somebody say something, hey, bro, hey, I just got a raise. Hey, all praises to the Most High, bro. And they looking at you. Hey, some people like all praises to the Most High. Hallelujah.
Well, remember we was talking about yesterday.
What?
That's one of them.
What?
I asked the Most High for a raise. More than once.
And yeah. And you got that is a what?
Got it.
That is called a what? You got any testimonies? It's a testimony, man. Asking the Most High something. And we were going through John 14 and 13.
Right.
And we're showing you about, like Hamashiach Awashai, he said, come to me and I will go to the Father on your behalf. And that's how you know that you're being blessed by the Most High. Is when you're praying, first you're doing what he tell you to do and walk in love. He said, walk in love. As dear children, walk in love. The commandments. This is rolling in the spirit right here. Walking in the spirit. Go ahead.
Right. I'll start over. This book of Sirach, chapter 43 and verse 30. When you glorify the Most High, exalt him as much as you can.
Right.
For even yet will he far exceed, and when you exalt him,
For even yet will he far exceed. Read.
and when you exalt him, put forth all your strength.
Kwam Yashua. No.
Kwam
Kwam Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Kwam 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 Mashiach Yahushai.
Kwam Mashiach Yahushua.
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 Now, Kwam Yashua.
Kwam Yashua.
Kwam Yasha'ala.
Kwam Yashua.
You see that? That's how it goes. That is how it goes. Everybody out there just worshiping Israel. Israel is worshiping Israel. It's Kwam Yasha'ala everywhere you go. But the Most High Most High got to rise first.
Right.
The Most High has to rise first. Then he tells the Mashiach Yahushai to rise. And then the Mashiach Yahushai tells Yasha'ala to rise. We last. We last, man. Were you done with 30?
A little bit more. Okay. And when you exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary.
Everybody loud. He Kwam Yahweh. Kwam Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? That's weary. Go ahead. You don't believe. Go ahead.
For you can never go far enough.
They be like, man, you doing too much, man. You over there, Kwam Yahweh. You like this, Kwam Yahweh, Kwam Yahweh, Kwam Yahweh, Kwam Yahweh, and dude over there like, you doing too much. The Most High said you can never go too far.
How?
God, you can never go too far, man. You can never go too far. You know what I'm saying? But so you don't want to exalt the Most High. People don't want to exalt the Most High. Jeremiah 5:11. You don't want to exalt the Most High, huh? We got something for folks like you. Jeremiah 15:11.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15 and verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
The Most High said, verily, it shall be well with thy remnant.
Now, this is a semicolon. Everybody, you got to pay attention to the scripture. It's a semicolon. Right? Watch this. Let me break this down for you. A semicolon. So everybody know what a semicolon is and what's going on. Let me see. Because when he went to a stop, right? Read that real quick and stop at the semicolon.
Come. Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 11. The Most High said, verily, it shall be well with thy remnant.
Uh-huh. You go.
Verily, I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil and in the time of affliction.
They're going to treat you well. You're going to have the enemy treat you well in a time of affliction. Exalt the Most High. How does that sound to you when you read that? The enemy will treat you well in a time of affliction.
It sounds like all of the persecution and everything just was worth it.
Everybody else gonna be getting it bad, bro. In a time of evil and affliction, he's gonna have the enemy treat us well. We ain't gonna be going through that. Right? We exalt the Most High as much as we can, Hallelujah, man. Everybody knows what's gonna come out of my mouth. People don't even talk to me. They don't want to hear it. People don't talk to me like that at work. They know me. They even call me Doc. Dude did it again today. Older cat too. He's like, "What up, Doc? Hey man, what up? I just went with the flow. Better than calling me Umar Johnson. It's better than that, bro." He's like, "Man, what up?" But and hey, the water to the Most High, man. Because as long as I exalt Him, people know who I am, and I like it because I like being who I am. I love being a priest. I love having the Most High's understanding and His knowledge and wisdom, and I love having a king over me, which is a Mashiach Yahushua. I know I piss him off sometimes too. You know what I mean? Most High will I get it together. But when people are on the radio and they started speaking, because dude's like, man, that's that angel food. He started talking to me biblically over the walkie-talkie. I'm like, man, some nigga done told him about me. So I was like, okay, they talking. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's the first thing he can really talk to me about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He didn't, dude named Lee. He did. He's like, because I be on the radio, but I just be talking like, hey man, what's up? Where you want me to dump this at? You know what I'm saying? Da, da, da. Sometimes they respond, sometimes you don't. But I think it's more out of respect because the way they be talking to each other on the mic, it's real crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then when he finally started talking to me, it was more respectable. It wasn't really crazy. So I'm kind of catching on to it and stuff like that. But all right, you know what I'm saying? Remember, the Most High said, if He's pleased with thy ways, He'll make thy enemies, you know what I'm saying, be cool with you. Poorly iterated, but He'll make your enemies chill out. You know, Psalms 35. When you want to pray against your enemies and them that are going against you and stuff like that, Psalms 35. Psalms 35 is a good prayer to the Most High against your enemies. And that's a testimony for me too, man, because I was starting to feel the fire, you know what I'm saying? Like, pray the Most High, please, my enemies, man, they getting on my nerves, So, how long y'all to that right there? But, hold on, man, where is this? I want to talk about this semicolon because a lot of people are not really understanding. Explain a semicolon. Damn it. Semicolon. Not actually that. Okay. Bear with me, everybody. I just want to explain this to y'all. Ooh, Google messing with me, boy. I'm trying to tell you. What is a semicolon used for? A semicolon is a punctuation mark used to join two closely related independent clauses without a conjunction. Separate items, hold on, without a conjunction. Separate items in a complex list. It separates, you know what I'm saying, items in a complex list.
Okay.
It's like changing up the conversation. Or, you know, I'm going to talk about the bottle top, and now I'm just going to let you know I'm ending it. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to talk about the camera. Right? It's kind of like a comma, comma, not a period.
Yeah.
It's just letting you know I'm about to talk about something else.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm talked about this. Now I'm about to talk about something else. It's a semicolon. Everybody got to understand a semicolon. It's about to start talking about something else. Okay? Understand what a semicolon is. Look at it on your phone. Go to Google. What does a semicolon look like? You know what I'm saying? It's just about to change the conversation. Okay? What else? Now remember, semicolon are used to join two closely related, independent clauses, complete sentences, or to separate items in a list. Again, semicolons are used to join two closely related independent clauses, complete sentences, or to separate items in a list that already contain commas. For example, I was late for work today. There was a huge traffic jam on the highway. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Start talking about something else.
Right.
I was late for work today. There was a big traffic jam on the freeway today.
Right.
Too closely related.
Yeah.
See how they were closely related?
Right.
I was late. Then I started telling you about the traffic jam on the freeway, just
yeah.
to let you know that's why I was
That's
late.
why you was late, yeah.
You can be like, semicolon, stupid. I always got to learn how these commas, periods, and everything, especially when you read, a good reader understands that comma. Okay, it's about to go into somewhere else. Let me stop right here. Let me let him break that down. And then, or period stops. So you stop. You know what I'm saying? You don't just keep reading all the way through. Understanding these things, semicolons, commas, periods, is very important with a reader. And it's very important for people that read the Bible, because you start like joining things together. Like, hold up, man, what are you talking about? That don't make no sense. Yeah, because they don't understand these things. But go ahead, read, start from the top.
It's Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse 11.
Uh-huh.
The Most High said, "Verily, it shall be with thy remnant."
Mm-hmm. He said, verily, the Most High said. You know what I'm saying? The Most High said, verily, it shall be well with thy remnant. Read.
Verily.
Now I was going into a different one, right?
I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil and in the time of affliction.
So now you know it's talking about treating us well in that time. Especially the Most High said, verily, it shall be well with thy remnant. Talking about them who Mashiach Yahushua rose up. It's going to raise up in the last days. Including the children and the wives and everything else. Right?
Right.
Finish verse 11 off.
Verily, I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil.
Right.
And in the time of affliction.
Right. You see that? And in the time of affliction. Remember, Revelation 12 and 12 say, let me get it real quick. I got it. For the devil cometh down with much wrath. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. much wrath. He walketh and seeketh about whom he may devour. And if you faint in your day of what?
Affliction.
Adversity.
Oh, adversity. Okay.
When you should just stand up strong and not depart from the faith, you faint. You go back to sleep. It's not like you're really sleeping. You just like, so everybody can leave you alone. He's pretending to be asleep. These brothers and sisters pretending to be asleep, just like when they come and touch me, just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. Now, Most High gonna get you. Whole Revelations 12 and 17. So let's see. For the devil cometh down with much wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a little time.
It's Revelations chapter 12 and verse 17.
Right?
12 and 17, right?
Yeah.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High, and have the testimony of Hamashiach Yahushua.
That was with those who keep the commandments. Read that again, Baba Kishah.
Khan, Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
And let's see who the woman is. I'm gonna go stay right there. Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse and verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
Oh.
This Zion, this daughter represents Israel, like the mother, you know what I'm saying? It just represents Israel, you know what I'm saying? The Most High is watching us, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the Most High's analogies and metaphors, man, are out this world. Very intelligent. And you can tell they grasp a big part of the intellect. You know what I mean? So read that again.
Come. Revelation chapter 12, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman,
Mm-hmm.
and went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Give me Jeremiah 15 and 11. See that remnant? The remnant of her seed.
This is Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse 11.
Uh-huh.
The Most High said,
Uh-huh.
Verily, it shall be well with thy remnant.
See? The same remnant that's in Revelations 12 and 17.
Come.
Same remnant. Revelation 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments. So if the remnant of Israel is keeping the commandments, right? When you go to Jeremiah 15 and 11, read that.
Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 11.
Right?
The Most High said, Verily, it shall be well with thy remnant. Verily, I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil, and in the time of affliction.
See what I'm saying? Same remnant. Same remnant. Go to 2 Ezra 2 and 26. This is about the remnant.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 2 and verse 26. Whensoever you shall call upon me.
2 Ezra 2 and 26.
Come.
That's not 20. 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 26.
Shit. 2, 26. Oh, my bad. That's 1:26. Because it says 2 right there. Oh, it says second Esdras. That's why. Okay, Salah. It was 2 and 2 right there. Salah.
We all mess up.
This is second Esdras, chapter 2 and verse 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish,
Mm-hmm.
for I will require them from among thy number.
Of the remnant, I will require them from among thy number. Go to Isaiah 44 and 1. As for the servants whom I have given thee. Because remember, we got to get to know the Most High. It's been said in the prophets, they all should be taught of the Most High, right?
Come.
Read.
This is Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yet now hear, O Jacob my servant,
Mm-hmm.
and Israel whom I have chosen.
Servant. 2nd Ezra 2 and 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, the same one in Jeremiah 15 and 11, the remnant, the servants, and in Revelations 12 and 17. War with the remnant of her seed which keep the commandments. Go to 2nd Ezra 2 and 26. Again.
This is second Esdras 2 and 26.
Uh-huh.
As for the servants whom I have given thee,
Right.
there shall not one of them perish,
Right.
for I will require them from among thy number.
Right. Read.
Be not wary.
That's like you said, be not weary. Like remember, exalting the Most High, that brother that's weary.
Come.
This is him right here. Go ahead.
For when the day of trouble and heaviness.
Start 27.
Verse 27. Be not wary.
Uh-huh.
For when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
He's telling that brother, don't be weary, man. Like, don't faint.
Come.
Don't faint. Faint not. He that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Though it tarry, it's going to fall. Just wait for it. And we just waiting for the Most High to do the things that he said he was going to do. But in the meantime, keep the commandments.
Right.
For with great labor have I made my grape perfect. Go ahead. Keep reading. Verse 27.
Verse 27. Be not wary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Right. So sorrowful. Others shall weep and be sorry. He's telling you, don't faint. Don't be weary. Right?
Right.
And when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, Jacob's trouble, ye shall be merry and have abundance. That's because we're preparing. We got to get things. Like we're going to have things. Everybody else not even worried about it. We worried about it. Like, now we got to get this. We got to get that. We got to make sure we got this. We got to make sure we have that. Read.
28.
Mm-hmm.
Verse
Read
28.
29.
Okay. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Most High.
Yep, they're going to envy us because we're going to be cooking, having steaks, and eating lamb. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be eating good. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Verse 29. My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell.
Who's his hand? Go to Isaiah 48 and 10.
This is Isaiah chapter 48 and verse 10.
Read the 13.
Behold, I have refined thee,
Right.
but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
What's the affliction again?
That's difficulties.
That's adversity or
And
difficulties. But your adversity in your day of adversity, in your day of troubles, in your day of troubles, you want to see. That's why he said, "Leave not thy place when thou have been changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire of affliction." Right? Trying to see if you gold or silver, and how you act and how you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's a big well with it. You know what I'm saying? Say you caught, not caught, but remember I told you what is considered talking shit about somebody. How you define that? Talking shit about somebody.
Saying, well, having conversations about people how they are, but in a negative way, or like in a hostile way.
Exactly, unfriendly way.
Unfriendly.
Yeah, there you go. You could be asking somebody about somebody that's not in a hostile or unfriendly way. You know, I hear these suckers, they emotional. Everything is talking shit about them when they're not there. And when you in front of them, you know what I'm saying? They want to fight about it and say, like, well, it was actually right what you just said, though. You know, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Read.
Come. Verse 11. For mine own sake, even for my own sake will I do it.
Right.
For how should my name be polluted? And I will not give my glory unto another.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Hearken unto me, O Jacob, and Israel my call. I am he.
He said, what?
I am he.
I'm the most high. Read.
I am the first.
Mm-hmm.
I also am the last.
Right.
My hand also hath laid the foundation of the earth, and my right hand hath spanned the heavens.
So let's find out who this is. Go to Colossians 1 and 15.
Huh.
Let's find out who this is real quick. He said, my hand have spanned the heavens and has laid the foundations of the earth.
This is Colossians chapter 1 and verse 15.
Go start at 13.
Colossians 1 and 13. Who hath delivered us from the power of darkness,
Mm-hmm.
and hath translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son.
Right.
In whom we have redemption.
And what?
In whom we have redemption.
Read.
Through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins.
Breaking the law. Read.
Who is the image of the invisible Most High,
mm-hmm.
the invisible power,
right.
The firstborn of every creature.
Right.
For by him were all things created that are in heaven.
Go ahead.
And that are in earth.
Right.
Visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist.
Straight cut to the heart. Go back to Isaiah 48 and 13.
This is Isaiah chapter 48 and verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
My hand also hath laid the foundation of the earth,
right.
And my right hand hath spanned the heavens. When I call unto them, they stand up together.
But that's the important right there. He said, my hand also hath laid the foundations of the earth, and my right hand has spanned the heavens. Amashiach Yahushai, right there. It's just right there. We're going to finish off in Daniel real quick, man. Daniel 10:14.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10 and verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
Now I am come to make thee understand
Right.
what shall befall thy people in the latter days.
Prophecy, bro. Look what's going on in Jacob's trouble. All this stuff. Read.
For yet the vision is for many days. And when he had spoken such words unto me, I set my face toward the ground, and I became dumb.
Nigga, this is for those who said, man, if Elohim, if an angel stood before me, I gotta be like Shalom, Mark. That is so prideful.
Yeah.
Daniel was like, man, I got dumb. Watch what else he says. Keep going.
Verse 16. And behold, one like the similitude of the sons of men touched my lips. Then I opened my mouth and spake, and said unto him that stood before me, O my power, by the vision my sorrows and turned upon me, and I have retained no strength.
So he faded. He just seeing the angel made him dumb. It was like, and he hit the ground. He became dumb.
Yeah.
And he really couldn't speak until the angel touched his lips. Like to speak. Touched his lips like, that's what's going on right now.
Right.
And people talk about they want to see the Most High. No, you don't. He was scared as hell, bro, when he saw that angel. The face just be holding them in front of you, bro. It's like some people will die from that fear, that excitement, and seeing something like that, bro. Some people have a heart attack. They'll die. Man, let's go to Daniel real quick, man. I opened my mouth and spake. In verse 16. Then I opened my mouth and spake. Daniel 10:16.
Daniel chapter 10 and verse 16. And behold, one like the similitude of the sons of men touched my lips. Then I opened my mouth.
You know the angels have bodies like a man. Go ahead.
And spake and said unto him that stood before me, O my power, by the vision my sorrows are turned upon me.
You can say, oh Elohim. When you know it's Hamashiach Shai or angel, you can just say, oh Elohim.
Come.
Go ahead.
O Elohim.
Oh my Elohim.
O my Elohim, by the vision my sorrows are turned upon me, and I have retained no strength.
Right. You got no strength in his body. Go ahead.
For how can the servant of this my Lord talk with this my Salaki? How can the servant of this my Elohim talk with this my Elohim?
How can a servant, oh my Elohim, talk to an angel, my Elohim? How is it I'm able to talk to you? Like, how am I able to speak to you? Like what's going on? Like,
right.
He's surprised, he's shocked, he's just so excited that he's looking at an angel. Go ahead.
As for me, straight up. Wait, let me see. I'm going to go verse 17. For how can the servant of this, my Elohim, talk with this, my Elohim? For as for me, straightway there remained no strength in me, neither is there breath left in me.
It's like, for as for me, straightway there remained no strength in me. I was just became weak. How am I tall? It's just insane, man. Go ahead.
Neither is there breath left in me.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 18. Then there came again and touched me one like the appearance of a man, and he strengthened me, and said, O man greatly beloved, fear not. Peace be unto thee.
Shalom.
Be strong, yea, be strong. And when he had spoken unto me, I was strengthened, and said, Let my Lord speak, for thou hast strengthened me.
Let my Elohim speak.
Salak.
That's we don't say Lord. That represents Baal. Okay, just letting y'all know. Which also represents God, which God represents Baal. Go ahead.
Let my Elohim speak, for thou hast strengthened me. Verse 20. Then said he, Knowest thou wherefore I come unto thee? And now will I return to fight with the prince of Persia. And when I am gone forth, lo, the prince of Gracia shall come.
And this is when if y'all know anything, the book of Malachi is the last book before the book of Matthew, when Grecia conquered Persia and the Medes. So if you don't see the Maccabees, which is the Apocrypha, that tells a story when we were in captivity under the Grecians, how are you going to understand the New Testament? It just don't. It makes no sense. Go ahead.
Verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
But I will show thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth.
Mm-hmm.
And there is none that holdeth with me in these things, but Michael your prince.
Micah Allah was with him. See what I'm saying? So, hey, man, always pay attention to the monologue in the beginning of the video. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. That way we can get into this algorithm and these videos can reach people who really need to understand how to walk in the spirit, roll in the spirit, and do what they need to do, especially in these last days, that they faint not and they stay in the spirit. That's why I like to explain in the beginning of the video what is the spirit. That way when you go to Galatians 5 and 18, you can understand Isaiah 11 and 2. And then you can go back to Galatians 5 and 18 and understand now what the spirit is. And when people use that, right? Because when you roll it in the spirit, you're not under the law because you're not breaking anything. Okay? And with that, shalom.
Shalom.